Brian Lefebvre here with Great Lakes Surf Shop and Great Lakes Kiteboarding School located in the heart of the Great Lakes on Lake St. Clair. Today I'm going to do a video review on the brand new Quickblade UV 88. This paddle just came out probably about 3 weeks ago. And let me give you a little background on Quickblade. Quickblade's founder is Jim Terrell, who is a 4-time Olympic canoeist. Also started paddling at the age of 3 in Ohio, and I believe made his first paddle when he was 11 years old. So he's a genius when it comes to paddle making. He has poured his blood, sweat, and tears into Quickblade, and it shows because these are, hands down, some of the best paddles in the world, okay? So starting with the brand new UV 88, he made quite a change in both the blade, the carbon, and the shaft. So what he used is actually, I'm going to show you here, is a hex carbon. It's beautiful, okay? So a little bit different weave than his traditional paddles. And what he also added is a new Black Diamond Elite shaft. I love this shaft. It is a slight oval shape, but what I do love is no slippage with this diamond grip, okay? And also an ounce lighter than his V-Drive and his Trifecta, which I'm going to be talking about shortly. The reason I'm going to be talking about that is because this is a cross between the Trifecta and the V-Drive, okay? So I personally paddle the V-Drive. I love this paddle for a few different reasons. The V-Drive, which came out 4 years ago, which was actually designed in partnership with Dave Kalama, who is a huge waterman and just one of the coolest guys you'll ever meet. So what they did on this paddle is they use what we call a double dihedral, okay, or the V that you're going to see. So this is actually like a spoon shape that grabs the water, okay? Now, why I personally love this paddle is because in paddling, there's a couple different types of paddlers. There's the guys that put a lot of weight down onto the first phase of the paddle stroke, which is called the catch. That's actually taking the blade and planting it into the water. And some guys like a loose or a lighter catch, okay? The Trifecta, which has, and I don't have one here, it has more of an elongated blade and a single dihedral that's very pronounced, okay? So that blade, when it enters the water, enters with a lot lighter feel, but has a tremendous amount of power on the second phase, which is the power phase, okay? Where the V-Drive has a ton of power on the catch itself. So it's holding that water, it's scooping that water. It holds quite a bit. So for the people that love to put more of their power onto the catch phase, which is the first phase of the power stroke. And also what I noticed too is that it's more forgiving, okay? I do train, paddle monster training, on Lake St. Clair, which I dub the choppiest lake in the world. And the reason I say that is because the lake is surrounded by seawall, and for those that don't know it, it has the most registered boaters in the United States. So not only do you have boat chop, but you have chop going off seawall. If it's 0 miles an hour, there's still swell. We call it ghost chop. You can't even see it, but it's always moving, okay? Great place to paddle and train, because when you're on flat water, you feel like a rock star. So with that said, the V-Drive is definitely more forgiving, okay? The Trifecta, you have to be a little bit more on with the first phase of the stroke, which is the catch phase. Which the V-Drive, you can be a little bit sloppier. So if I'm in chop and I'm moving around and I plant that paddle, I'm going to pretty much catch all the time, okay, and have that hold. So this is why I personally love this paddle, and it's, I think, one of the best paddles up until the new UV 88. So the UV 88, what they did is, compared to the V-Drive, it's a more elongated shaft or blade, very similar to the Trifecta. So it's a cross again between the shaped blades of the Trifecta and the V-Drive, okay? But what they did do is a much deeper scoop here, okay? As you can see, and I showed you earlier, that has quite a bit of scoop, a lot of hold. So with that said, I paddle this twice, once on very choppy water and once in the canals. And what I did love is that on the catch, it went in smoother than both the trifecta and the V drive. It had an incredible smoothness when it went into, but it had a lot of hold and grab on the power phase. So to me, this 88 feels more like a 95. It has a lot more power than what's indicated here in the number. And the reason being is because of the deep scoop into the blade itself, okay? So with that said, I do love this blade for sprints because I could get that blade buried sooner and actually get a higher cadence with a lot more power than I ever could on my V drive or on the trifecta. So I absolutely love this for sprints, okay? But who's this paddle for? I think this is going to be for the bigger guys, the guys riding the trifecta 96 that want to go down to a smaller blade. This does have that power pretty close to a 95, 96. So or the bigger guys that just want a smaller blade, you're going to be able to get this and feel that same power of a bigger blade in a much smaller blade. I do absolutely love that. So to me, this is definitely for those guys that want to go bigger or want to have a smaller blade that usually have the bigger blade too. So absolutely love it. What's cool is that the Black Diamond Elite shaft is going to be available for the V drive, which I just ordered for myself personally because I think hands down this is the best shaft he's ever come out with. And with the original V drive, they did a lot smoother texture on the shaft, which you kind of got a little bit of slippage if you didn't wax it up. No need for that on the Diamond Elite. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. GreatLakesSurfShop.com. These are going to be available for demo. I will be taking these to all the Midwest races this year. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll end with the Quickblade slogan, which is train hard, go fast, and have fun. Cheers.